Oh no, totally. I'm like a super aware person. It's like crazy how aware I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying something. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about how you're really aware. Right. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, do you see what she's wearing? Self-consciousness is fantastic, but did you know there are two different types of self-consciousness? Hopefully you are the right one. Today's book that I found is Building Mental Muscle, and this is by David Gamon, PhD, and Alan D. Bragdon. And I came across this book because I wanted to get more into some mental health. And this book has been really fantastic. It is an ugly book, but it is really, really great. And what's interesting is it has all these exercises in here that you can do for better mental health and awareness and stuff. And so it's really cool. It's a really good book. I've really been enjoying it so far. And the section that I found that I wanted to share with you guys was the two different types of self-awareness on 47. And it says, many theorists have considered what we loosely call self-consciousness to be best broken down into at least two components: private self-consciousness and public self-consciousness. Private self-consciousness is roughly what we might otherwise refer to as self-awareness or introversion, a focusing on one's internal states, moods, and motives. Public self-consciousness has more to do with others' views and evaluations. Private self-consciousness may be a prerequisite for public self-consciousness, but you can be privately self-conscious without being very preoccupied about other people's responses to you. Finally, public self-consciousness may or may not lead to social anxiety, a frequent sense of apprehension about other people's views and reactions to oneself in a social situation. There are two types of self-consciousness, and the first one being what I think most books really refer to as self-consciousness, where you're aware internally of your own states, your own moods, your own feelings, and what you are doing, versus self-consciousness, and that is publicly about other people and what other people may think of you and how you may be coming across to other people and picking up on kind of other people's cues of what you have done to kind of stimulate those type of responses from other people. And it's interesting because he said that this is something, or they said, the two of them said that this is something that can lead to social anxiety. So if you're feeling like you are really apprehensive in social situations, or if you feel really anxious when it comes to being with other people, maybe that you may not know, you could be experiencing self-consciousness, but in a public sense versus an internal sense or a private sense. And so one thing that he said is that you really can have private self-consciousness first. So maybe you should focus more on your internal cues more so than the external cues. If you're having anxiety in social situations, maybe you should tap into how you're feeling on the inside, how you are experiencing your own sense of self. And a great tip for this is to spend alone time by yourself, with yourself, for yourself. Find something that you can do where you can actually start to enjoy your own company. When you start to enjoy your own company, then you take that with you everywhere you go, even in social situations where you may have felt uncomfortable before. At least you can be sitting by yourself with yourself and enjoy your own company and really not need to engage in the contributions that other people may have, whether they like you or not, whether you think they like you or not. None of that will matter because you have a stronger sense of self. Hope this helped you and assisted you the next time you find yourself in a social situation where you may have once been anxious before. And thanks so much for watching. See you tomorrow, Booksters. Hey there, thanks so much for watching the video all the way to the end. And thank you for all the support by clicking the like button and the subscribe button. It helps us support the channel. Also, I'm over on Instagram. I do IG lives and coaching, and I leave some bloopers on there as well. And thanks so much for commenting. I read all the comments and I really appreciate them. Thanks. Bye.